Hello. Well, it's about time for Christmas to start approaching, and one of the things that I like to do traditionally at Christmas is make a lot of individual things, that crafts and so forth. And today what we're going to do is make a few liqueurs. These are really nice around the holiday times. I'm going to make three, and they're very, very simple. This is going to be limoncello. This is my own concoction, which I call Merry Christmas, which has cinnamon and clove. I'm putting in a little cayenne pepper this year to spice it up a little bit, and then an anisette, which is an anise-based kind of a licorice flavored liqueur. I've already zested 14 lemons that are in this jar here. I'm going to zest one. This is a microplane. It's very good. It takes just a thin layer off, which is all you want. When you're zesting a lemon, you don't want to get the white part of the lemon into the zest. It has a bitter flavor. But the oils and stuff, if you just smell this, it's amazing. It's just a really nice lemon smell. It's not sour at all, the limoncello. It's not like a lemonade. The zest just gives it a beautiful lemon flavor and fragrance. Now we have the alcohol and the lemon zest in the jar. Next, we're going to make the anisette, which is simply taking, what I've done is taken a tablespoon of anise seeds. You can use star anise or that, either one. We're going to put 350 milliliters in this, or 325, or 375, I'm sorry.
Why is it better to use the Everclear versus vodka?
It's a higher alcohol content that will extract out better. Well, that's my feelings. It's all a matter of preference. Plus, we can adjust the amount of alcohol, the proof, when we're going to add sugar and water to this later, so we can adjust it however we want, make it as strong or as weak as we want to. But I feel like if we start at a more potent amount, it's easier to bring the alcohol content down if it's too strong than it is to try to bring it back up. Now, this is what I call Merry Christmas. This is my own concoction. It has cinnamon sticks, has clove, and I'll be adding some ginger to this too. But I've also put in one dried cayenne pepper. I know that sounds a little strange, and it might be. I don't know. This is an experiment, but I want to give just a little bit more kick. So I'm going to put 375 in this also. Now, once we have this all mixed up and covered, the next time that we meet is going to be about 30 days from now. It'll probably be Thanksgiving weekend, and that's when we're going to finish it off. We'll add a simple syrup to the mix and strain off the remains of the plant matter here, and be ready for tasting. So these are the three, and you can do this with a lot of different things. If you take fresh fruits and use the same process, it's called a cordial. You may have heard of like a raspberry or blackberry cordial. Some people do it with cherries, and I've got a friend that his sister takes fresh peaches and makes a peach cordial. And we'll probably do some of those things at a later date. But right now we have our limoncello, our anisette, and what I call Merry Christmas, which is my own. These two are actually very popular in the Mediterranean area, especially in Greece and Italy. So the next time we come back will probably be about 30 days, and we'll see how this has changed.
Well, it's been about 30 days. Our extracts have been extracting. well, the alcohol has been extracting the oils and flavors from the plants, the plant matter that we put in there. So now you can see the color has come out and is in the alcohol. Here's our limoncello. If you were to take those out, you'd see that the lemon rinds are actually white now, and they're brittle. That's because we've gotten all of the good stuff out of it. Nothing left in there worth anything now. Same situation with the Merry Christmas blend and the anisette. So next we'll show you how to take this and combine it with a simple syrup, which we're making over here, and finally turn it into a liqueur.
Okay, what we're doing now is we're getting ready to mix our liqueurs. We've already done the extraction. Seth's already shown you the color change. But what we have to do now is we're making a simple syrup, which this is very easy to make, but you can't really skip certain steps, and this is one of the steps you don't want to skip. We're actually inverting the sugar. We're changing the molecular structure of the sugar from a sucrose molecule down into a fructose and a glucose molecule. This will help to prevent it from forming into a crystal. If we didn't heat the water up with the sugar in it and let it boil for approximately 3 minutes, then when we mix it into the liqueur, it could crystallize and kind of ruin the whole effect of what we're trying to do. Now, on a simple syrup, it's 50% water and 50% sugar. Boil for 3 minutes. Okay, we're ready to proceed with the next step. We're going to take our extraction here of the limoncello, the lemon zest. We're going to pour it through a strainer, and I've chosen to use a permanent coffee filter. I have used paper filters before, but it takes an awful long time. One thing I want to try to show you here too is the lemon zest. As you can see, is no longer yellow and bright. It's actually white and brittle, as Seth had told you before. That's how you know that it's extracted all the oils and stuff out of there it's going to get. So we're not going to get any more out of this by just letting it sit longer. We're actually a couple days ahead of where we thought we were going to be when we first did this, but it's pretty well done. So we're going to pour this in here, let it drain. We're going to do that for the other two, do the same thing, and then the next step is we're going to mix everything together. All right, we've completed our straining of our extractions here. We have limoncello, Merry Christmas, and anisette. Our simple syrup is cooled sufficiently to mix. So our next step is we're going to take equal portions of our simple syrup and mix with our extracts, and then we can adjust the taste as we need. If we want a little more simple syrup, we can add it. So in just a few minutes, we're going to measure up the simple syrup, which again is a 50% water, 50% sugar, boil for 3 minutes, and then cool to room temperature. Okay, we've gone ahead and mixed our simple syrup with our extraction, and I want you to notice the difference in the color is pretty phenomenal. This is our first batch of limoncello for 2010 going into the bottle here. We'll do the same procedure with the others. It's just a 50% mix of the extract to the simple syrup.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
1-to-1 ratio on the sugar. There you have it.
So the simple syrup's a 1-to-1 ratio sugar to water, and the simple syrup to extract is also a 1-to-1 ratio. It's pretty simple. So
yeah, it's very simple to keep in mind. It's a very easy thing to do. It's very tasty, and it's a lot of fun around the holidays. And one thing with the limoncello, the colder you serve it, the better. I put it in the freezer, in the deep freeze, take it down to about 15 degrees, and then just put a small amount in a glass or a shot glass, and just drink it slow so that you can taste it and really get the enhanced flavors of the oils and stuff, and it's a wonderful treat.
And there you have it.